Ale plánujeme na to, ako preskountujeme zvukov stopu, skountujeme zvukov stopera, či sedí. To oficiálne spustíme. Ale plánujeme na to, ako preskountujeme zvukov stopu, skountujeme zvukov stopu, sedí, oficiálne to spúšťame. Takže začíname 805. Začíname 805. relaxačný tréningový deň. Je nedeľa 1.2.2026. Začíname. Takže sú 3 série zibožrutov a 3 série klikožrutov. Zibožruty 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, predné, zadné, predné a predné, zadné. Zaujímavé. A klikožruty 190 a 80. Začneme 17.23, piče som 16.23, každému podľa gusta, podľa svastiky. My začíname 17.23, prvá séria, zibožrutov 15, 15, predné, zadné. Dojíme na to 100 klikožrutov, 100 klikstov. Pustíme si tohto komika ako podnos.
On my way elsewhere. And pull them this direction.
100 klikožrutov, 100 klikstov, prvá séria.
So they would have chased me a short way and then lost track of me. And because we got spawn limits, I think as long as those guys are out in the field, I probably won't have other ferals spawning. So I might be able to sneak back there with them having left to chase me. And get away. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, okay, there obviously can be other ferals. If we get far enough away. Oh, come on, no. Come on, man. The car's collision is bigger than it looks. Can I get him to go somewhere else? Can I get him, like, over to this side? All right. Oh, everybody's coming now. Well, let's see if we can lose them.
Dojíme na to série zibožrutov. 14, 14, zadné, predné.
Established a set of tactics here. We've used the same methodologies multiple times to try to sneak around and get stuff done in the lethal zone. Okay, looks like we've got
Dva série zibožrutové zóny.
over there.
14,
That's
14.
not where we're going. We're going to this water site. So as long as I can keep anything from getting too loud. We can just ignore those guys over there and get what we need out
Dovidíme na toho svého klika žltou. 90 klikov žltou, 90 klikstého.
Right. Yeah, this entire place is the site, which means we're going to find 3 containers, but they're spread out. They could be anywhere. We need to, and if we're going to get icons on them to tell us where they are, we need to kill all the zombies inside. Now, I realize that that's a pretty gamey mechanic, but and we kind of got there slowly through iteration. Like when the game first shipped, that's not how it worked. It didn't just automatically show you all of the icons for the containers after you had searched a place. We kind of got there through like multiple revisions. But I think we ended up in a pretty good spot where like, you know, all the information that I want is available to me, but first I have to take some risks. First I have to actually fight some zombies. And even though, like, as a simulation, it doesn't directly match what you would have to do in real life. Though it doesn't directly match, but it does kind of, in the sense that, you know, I tend to treat the plot of a video game, meaning like what series of events happens in what order. I tend to think of that as being fairly impressionistic. Like, you'll notice here, you can play the same character in a video game for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours without a break. You stay in their perspective the entire time, and they never once use the bathroom. And, you know, I've talked about this before, but like, in real life, of course, that person used the bathroom, but people don't want to spend time on that in a video game, and, you know, and it's just not really, like, it doesn't really fit the tone of a lot of video games to have that be an important part of the experience. And so what that means is, even though a video game often shows you a continuous series of actions that a character is taking with no breaks,
Jo na to, dajte si
I think a lot of the
zhybu
time
žltou. 13,
we
13.
need to still read it
Jeden
as,
záznam.
you know, we're showing parts of their life, but we're not showing every single thing that they did. We're just showing sort of a creatively edited together version of what that character would have done. And you're just seeing the cool bits. You're seeing the fun parts. You're not seeing all the, you know, all the little rudimentary bits of their life. And so because of that, I think that kind of justifies
Dajte si ho zhybu žltou je zaujímavý.
basically what if
13,
all
13.
the zombies at a site. We tell you where all the items are. So what that means is, I think like if we were sort of translating that into what, you know, really would have happened if this was not a video game, but an actual world people were living in, what that means is you bought a bunch of time. Like, once you kill all of the zombies, you can take your time and methodically search the entire place and not miss a single thing. And the way we simulate
Dáme to dorazit.
where all the good stuff is. And you can imagine that your character
Posledná, dajte si a kliko žltou.
searched every
80 kliko žltou, 80
But
klikstého.
we don't need to depict that. We don't need to make you actually methodically search every inch of the place. That's not the fun version. The fun version of the game is the one where you kill all the zombies, which is, you know, risky and challenging. And then we just tell you how to do the boring part faster. And, you know, so it's like, it's a great compromise because it gives you sort of the best, most exciting version of the game. And it still does actually kind of line up with what you would want to do if you were living this, you know, as your real life. You know, you would want to kill all the zombies in a place, ensure that it's clear, and then take your time looting everything. But that's not what you want to do in a video game. In a video game, you want to do the cool, risky, fun bits, and then come back later. Sorry, you know,
Dobre. Tak. Je to za nami? Takže to znamená to 805. Zrekapitulujeme si to. Zrekapitulujeme segment. Osemsto piaty relaxačný tréningový deň je za nami. Bola nedeľa 1.2.2026. Skončili sme 17.33, pričom som už 16.33. Každým podľa gusta, podľa svastiky. My sme skončili 17.33. Segment trval pekné číslo, 11 minút. Není už pekné, som to asi prestral. Takže to 11 minút a 20 sekúnd.